Hi, welcome to another video. So, if you remember, I had covered the OpenCode coder, and now there's a new fork, or basically a newly rewritten version of it. So, basically what happened is that there were three major developers of the original OpenCode. Now, what happened is that one of those developers wanted to sell OpenCode, but the other two didn't want to sell it. So, the two guys who didn't want to sell forked OpenCode and made a new version to continue the open source work, while the original one didn't do that and kept the original repo and just joined a company called Charm. Although the developer claims that even after selling, they'll keep continuing the work in open source, that doesn't make sense, at least to me. So, I have now moved away from that open code and have switched to this new open code. You will find this new version in the SST GitHub organization. It is by the same developers of SST, which is a good Vercel infra alternative. Anyway, for now, I'll call it SST OpenCode. The two developers and other contributors have basically rewritten it from scratch. Like, it's fully changed and might use some minor stuff from the older one, but it is basically fully rewritten. And it is now actually even faster than the older one, because it combines some cool technologies, and it actually works insanely well. So, let's talk about this, how it works, what changes it brings. And there is something that is actually amazing with this. Now, this is what the repo is, and there is no documentation for it as of now, because it has just launched and is in beta. The documentation will follow soon. As they say here, it is a full rewrite, and we do not have proper documentation for it yet. This has a lot of changes in the languages used here as well. As you know, the previous OpenCode was fully Go-based, whereas now it uses TypeScript. I think that it mainly uses Bun as the runtime, which is why I feel that it's faster. And Go seems to still be used in the background for file operations and stuff. But I could be wrong because I haven't had time to look at the source code itself. Anyway, so let's head on over to the terminal and test it out as well. Let me show you how you can use it and what's something that I really liked about it. But before we do that, let me tell you about today's sponsor, Firstframe AI. Firstframe is a crazy AI tool that brings all the best video creation tools together in one place for one price. It features models like VO2, Kling, Hailuo, and many more that you can use to generate stunning videos. It also has a movie generator that allows you to create entire movies with multiple AI-generated clips and make a cohesive short film with just one prompt. You can even create GIFs to share with others in seconds. The best part about it is the movie generator that can literally generate whole short movies for you. It gives you access to all kinds of video generation models for just $13 per month, giving you about 3,000 credits monthly. There's also the $34 diamond plan that gives you even higher limits. It gets even cheaper if you choose the annual plan. You can also use my coupon code AIKING25 to get an additional 25% discount on these already great deals. Make sure you check them out through the link in the description and build some cool stuff with it. Now, back to the video. Now just run the curl command, and it should get installed. Once installed, you can just run the OpenCode command, and it will ask you to choose a provider, but you can also choose any other one of the providers as well. The recommended provider is actually Claude, and this is where the thing that I like a lot comes in, which is the option to use it with Claude Pro and Max subscriptions. Yes, it's quite insane. It allows you to use the subscription of Claude Pro or Max and use it just like how they function in Claude Code, which is really insane. Claude will treat it just like a Claude Code instance and let you use the features, which is really good. If you already have the Claude subscription, then you can use it with that. Even the Pro subscription works now. Or you can also use API keys if you wish to use them with that. Anyway, once the provider is set, you can see that this terminal interface opens up. This is super different from the previous OpenCode as you can see. Now, there are some settings and stuff that you can do here. Let me walk you through them as well. First is the theme option. You can just hit the /theme and you'll see two options, which are OpenCode and Tokyo Night. I like the Tokyo Night option, so let's just select that. Next, we have the /new option, which will create a new session, while the sessions command will allow you to switch between the sessions. You also have the models option here, which will allow you to change between the models. Though, you can't change the provider on the fly, which can be a bummer, but it's still fine. These are also bound to some function keys, which you can see in the help section as well. Now, let's try to use it as well. I'm going to ask it to make me a next.js image cropper tool. Now, what you'll see is that it goes ahead and creates a plan or a to-do list, which is very similar to what Claude Code does and is quite good to see. It makes it better in some longer tasks. Now, it can run terminal commands, and it can easily set up the Next.js project. Then it goes ahead and makes files, edits them, and stuff like that. And in a bit, it gets done. You can see that it is done over here, and we can now run this and see how well it works. Okay, this is how it looks, and it is quite good and very similar to Claude Code for me. Plus, it supports models from all kinds of providers and seems to be much faster for most of the stuff. Though, it is missing some essential features, or they may exist, but I was unable to find them. Like it lacks MCP support. I can't set up MCP servers as of now with it because I can't find the config file, and the MCP options don't exist in this as well. So, that is a bummer. But even with these simple features, I like it above the previous OpenCode. The new terminal interface is really awesome. The Claude Pro and Max subscription support will also be really good, as you can have multiple options apart from Claude Code to use as well. It really works amazingly. It's really fast and better in most ways than the previous OpenCode, while also having a better UI and stuff. It's still in beta, so you'll probably see all the MCP options and stuff like that popping up in it in like a week. So, you can use this. I haven't been using MCPs as much these days, so this is fine for me, and you can also give this a try. This is really good for sure. I liked it, and I'm again switching from the previous OpenCode to this one, and I hope that this improves and becomes even better. Go ahead and give this a try as well. It has all the features that you'd want except the MCP option, but that should also follow and be added soon. Overall, it's pretty cool. Anyway, share your thoughts below and subscribe to the channel. You can also donate via Super Thanks option or join the channel as well and get some perks. I'll see you in the next video. Bye.